Kieran and Lliam podcast, episode 3, Halloween edition.
Excellent.
That
was
really
fucking
good.
sick.
Is that in the shot?
Just do it again.
Just
Sorry.
Just a bit lower.
Sorry.
do it.
You gotta do the clap again, you said.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do it lower.
Oh, I thought you meant like lower here.
Will, please leave this in.
This is very good.
Alright. Kieran and Lliam podcast, episode 3, Halloween edition.
Excellent.
You finally did it.
That's fucking sick.
What?
Alright.
Alright, go, you can do that.
Alright. Welcome back, everyone, to the podcast. I'm a bad bitch today. What are you?
I did my tooth on mine.
We're doing a bit of a Halloween special today, given as this will probably come out about Halloween time.
It's getting spooky.
What are you dressed as?
I am.
I didn't even consider what you were. What are you?
I don't know. I'm a red-haired chameleon.
Crackhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like something you would find on
From-
the street.
You look like one of the locals I see at work.
We won't mention where John works then.
Down by the beach.
Elizabeth.
Oh, good.
Cool, dude.
Oh.
Nice. Awesome.
How's your week
Six-star.
been?
Well, what are you dressed as? Why are you completely...
I'm a
Oh, sorry.
pirate.
Gay pirate?
Put your hook on.
My hands recovered, mate. I'm alright.
Oh, no one said... Oh,
I heard what you said.
What'd you say?
It's a gay pirate.
Oh, thank you. Good.
Searching for booty.
It took Liam five minutes to convince him to put the hook on, and it was only
I
on
get
for a
done
minute.
like that straight away. Oh, good.
I'm gonna be playing with my hair the whole time. Just, I feel bad as fuck.
You are something, but I don't know what it is.
Why does
Bad
that?
bitch.
No, like you're perfect for something. I just can't tell what it is.
The hair suits you.
When it comes to me,
You think I should grow my hair out?
Would you actually grow your? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm currently like in the process of it.
I'm going for a
Kind of,
mullet.
not really.
I'm kind of growing my hair out moderately to just mask my poor hairline. It's gone to shit.
That's why I got the wig on, brother.
I think I'd look good with a mullet.
You did say you wanted it. You did say you want to get a mullet.
I think it'd be good. I'm looking at the back there. I'm like,
I don't know.
how can I rock
'cause
it?
I've gone
I just
through
couldn't
like.
picture it.
Just
Could
like-
you picture it?
Well, what do you reckon I should do? I'm thinking like if I was gonna grow, I'd like shave the sides down and go,
Just go
all
bald.
out. No. Me bald. Oh my god.
How like
I love
short
it.
would you go?
No, like a. It's not like a probably number 2 on the side.
Okay.
Oh, is that
two.
it?
Yeah.
No, you have to get the fade.
Oh yeah, the fade.
Like when I had
I'll
my-
go the fade. Yeah.
Because I didn't know. It's not a mullet, but like you know how I tried it,
Yeah.
and they had to like shave pretty much there. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it just doesn't look that good.
Well, I want to grow my hair out quite a bit because I always cut it around now, but I want
Yeah.
to see how long I can grow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta like. That means you have to keep it clean. Still.
Yeah, I know. I shampoo my hair every morning.
I'm loving the sideburns.
No, don't talk to me about them. They're not. They're not even. Mum
They're
gave
not
me
that
so
hard
much
to.
shit this
They're
morning.
not that hard to shave.
I know. I just never do. So I was leaving the house this morning. Mum's like, "You wet blanket."
Oh, someone asked me actually the other day, where do you get your hair cut?
like,
Who the hell asked
yeah,
that?
who asked that firstly?
Doesn't matter who asked it.
Clip joint at Burnside. Shout out to Clip joint at Burnside. Hey, look, I don't want to go to a barber. I want to have a shampoo and conditioner.
Is it like a
You're
women's
actually-
salon
No,
or
it's
something?
not.
You're actually. It's a fucking women's
It's
salon.
not. It's not. It's not.
And they
No.
go like this, and they go like this. They go, tilt your head back down,
Oh, good.
give you a wash,
Okay.
Haircut
and
is
they're like
excellent.
they're rubbing your head. They're like, you like that? And he's just like,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like,
I'm not gonna lie. They massage your hair,
oh,
and after a long day, it's very rejuvenating.
you're actually such
A
a
lo-
bitch.
A long day of making TikToks.
fuck.
Nah, I don't want. So I went to Barbers of Mitcham, and look,
That's
You guys-
my local. Shout out to Barbers of Mitcham.
you guys were good, but no.
Don't rat on Barbers of
No,
Mitcham, man.
I better not.
The guy there, I don't know his name, but he's
No contacts. I
he's the
better be
goat.
quiet.
They don't contact.
I've got some contacts. Please don't hurt me.
No, go to a barber. They're sick, especially if you want like a proper.
Well, I've never been to a good barber. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the
My
thing.
barber's
You
sick.
can.
Yeah. Where are you? What you don't want to say?
I go to
King
I go
Will?
near my house. I fell.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
my
yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah.
my
Okay.
boy.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um,
Fair enough.
no,
Yeah, I
you
don't
gotta.
know. I'm still
I feel like
deciding.
I don't know because hairstyles are very. I've tried like a bunch of hairstyles. And
Mm.
it depends on like the shape of your head.
My head
Yeah.
is whack.
How
honestly.
what your hair's like. Like yours is wavy, yours is straight.
Yeah.
My hair is whack. It's bad.
See, mine.
I'm
I,
going grey.
Mine's really bad. I've got like two fucking the spiral, the spirals
Yeah.
that you've like the crowns.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got like one, and I've got like another one somewhere hidden.
See,
So I've just got like a really bad. I'm cursed in the fucking hair department.
man, my hairline's receding quickly. But I get like real annoying hair. Like my hair's really like fluffy and
Yeah.
sticks up. Like when people get long hair and it just like kind of flows down.
Yeah.
Mine just does not do that.
No,
at all.
mine is. Mine's in the process of like currently growing a little bit.
Yeah. Yours looks good.
Thanks, man.
It looks good.
Yeah, this is just last
I just
week.
want to see you stick your head out of a car window, honestly.
I'll do like the female.
Oh, stop that.
Would you
You're
fuck
gonna
me?
make me act up.
His name's now Janiqua.
Oh. God.
Why
would
does
it
it
be
have to
that
be that?
name?
I don't know. It was the first name that came to my head.
Could be anything else.
Jan-
John Equa.
Johnny.
John Equa. That's what I thought of.
Oh,
or Janice,
Oh,
like out of
good.
Friends.
Far
Fuck's
out.
sake.
No, but what I'm deciding is at the moment, right? Do I just go full filthy mode? Do I just grow like a really
Yes.
long beard?
Yes.
I think
Get
we should
a
do it
mullet.
for. I think we should do it next month.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
reckon
for
we
November. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could. For
Yeah, we'll probably
November.
start. We'll probably
That'll
start
be
a little
good.
fundraiser.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Have a bit of a chat.
That means we'll have to clean shave
Yeah.
because you have to start from a clean shave.
See, I.
Oh, no, I don't actually
So
think
that
I've
means
seen
both
you.
of us. That means both of us will be clean shaven.
I look like such an idiot.
I haven't been clean shaven
Yeah,
since for
neither.
like years.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
I reckon we could
I've got
raise a bit of
close,
money.
but
Yeah.
We could raise a bit of money, I reckon.
Yeah.
It'd be
if we
good.
can get
I'd
some people
definitely do it.
behind
Yeah,
Good
it'd
thing
be
to have a
sick.
chat about for sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but
Um,
I want to go. That's quite good though, because I want to go pure filth mode. I've probably decided.
Mate.
I've never had a beard ever. Like
You've never had a beard,
that grow
don't
on a
try.
flat. But no, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
but
yeah.
like you can.
I can.
It's
but like
quite-
I've
You
never
know
tried.
you're alright facial hair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It takes,
Facial hair is
never-
like a very it's
particular thing.
Yeah.
it's very. I've figured out it's very like one end of the spectrum of the
Yeah.
other. Like
Yeah.
if you can only grow like a patchy beard,
Yeah.
probably best to just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
get rid of it.
No, I thought mine was alright,
Yeah.
but we'll
I
see.
can't really remember, but like I'm sure it's.
If you
Because
can grow a
I.
beard,
Hmm.
you can. It doesn't seem like you can't.
No,
like it's
I
all
can, but,
connected.
like, yeah, it gets itchy.
How
Yours
often
is
do you
like,
shave?
pretty much all-
like every second day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every
Just
second
leave
day.
it.
Yeah.
It gets
Just leave.
really itchy though.
No, it doesn't.
Nah.
Nah,
It
it doesn't.
Honestly, it
'cause
does
you're not
it for like
used
a
to it.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
You'll get over it
Trust
so
me,
quickly.
do it and shave those sideburns as well while you're at it.
Mum called me. I was leaving for work this morning. She looks at me and goes, "You're a wet blanket." I'm like, "What do you
Oh,
mean?"
good.
She's like, "Your sideburns are a disgrace, and you're going to work like that." I'm like, "Well, I'm leaving."
Hey, you should do like the 2007 Lewis Hamilton. He's
What
just
was
like he's got like a beard,
Yeah.
but it's just a number one, just all the way up his sideburns and his head. It's just all one. Like,
Oh, yeah, like
yeah,
all
yeah,
one.
like the whole thing's just one. I reckon.
Oh,
Alright.
I might have to try that.
that was an error. Just
I
quietly.
might try that.
Nah, fuck that.
Alright,
I couldn't
cool.
do it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Did you any of you watch the race at all? No, the highlights.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't
did.
even watch.
I
any
watched
of
the
that. Who
highlights
won?
after.
Max.
Verstappen?
Yeah,
Yeah, good,
yeah.
good.
There was for everyone that watched the race when Max was ahead and Lewis pitted quite late for
Oh,
fresh
really?
tyres.
Really?
And I think there was, look, quote me if I'm wrong, but about 13 laps to go and Lewis
Yeah.
was on fresh tyres. I think there was 7 or 8 seconds in it.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought Lewis was going to get him.
Yeah, wow.
But I think we're all...
Stinker.
we're all... what?
Lewis
Yeah.
Fraud.
I hate Lewis, man.
Fraud.
No,
John,
no
this
offense, Lewis, but I hate Lewis Hamilton.
John
He's
is the
just...
person I hate. No, that hates Lewis Hamilton the most.
Nah, no way.
Oh no, Harrison doesn't like him.
But he's just such a sook, man.
He is. He's
He's
a big
just a
sook.
massive sook.
Yeah.
It's because like it's a weird like thing where he's become like so conditioned to winning.
Yeah.
He came second yesterday, and because the strat didn't work out, so for him to win, he just silent.
Yeah.
Dead
Really?
silent.
Yeah.
To every. Do you not see like the
I
radio?
didn't watch any of it.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh, still a good race. Like, he came second still by like a good
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
Like, well done. Still a good drive. Like, we'll work on it. And
Yeah.
he just didn't say a word.
See, the thing
And it's
that's,
like your actual. Stop crying.
the thing that cemented
Honestly.
it for me
Go have a
was
sook.
when I can't remember when it was this year though, and he was winning or something, or he was coming second, and then Mercedes pitted him at the wrong time. He came out like
Yeah,
6 or 7,
yeah.
and they go, "Oh, unlucky Lewis. Looks like you had a good race. You came up the pack and whatever. Some things to work on." He goes, "No, my team's got things to work on, not me." I'm like, mate, like,
And then he
honestly,
back-
you
and then
win
he-
or lose with your
No,
team.
because then he backtracks and he's like. And he posts on Instagram with like shirtless pic.
yeah,
on his
but
car.
just it's like Alonso, man.
He like does some shit and then he'll be like shirtless pic. Be like, guys, me and the team, we need to work on some stuff.
My favourite moment though was when he crashed out Verstappen, and then literally like 15 minutes after, he's posted the video of him holding the flag when he's supposed to be like, ah! And all the Verstappen fans are like, yes.
Yeah. Or like when he crashed with Verstappen, he was like claiming to be like so like hurt and whatever. He's just like at the Met Gala like 3 days later or whatever. You know who's the worst for that kind of behaviour though? Is Fernando Alonso. He will absolutely like lose the plot over the radio, and then just like in the interview, be like, "It's okay, we win and lose as a team. I was a bit of a hothead." It's like, mate, like that's everybody saw you on the radio. Like you can't backtrack.
No, that's good. Like in terms of,
I hate that guy. He's a
flog. No,
man.
I don't mind that because it's like you kind of leave it on the track a little bit. So it's like,
yeah, but
kind of leave all the like if you're hot-headed on the track and then you just are able to come out and go, look. We didn't do that.
Imagine being the boss of McLaren, right? And he's about to leave McLaren. McLaren need all the points they can get for all the money they can get. And he goes, the team engineer comes on and says, can you keep pushing? We need all the points we can get. And he goes, I've scored like 2,000 points in all of my career. Why the hell am I going to bother? It's like, you flog. You absolute
idiot.
flog. That's not the actual
Tell him how you feel.
I hate that guy. Him and Lewis Hamilton, I cannot stand. The rest of them are alright.
Have you seen Kimi Räikkönen best moments on YouTube?
Yeah.
The drink. I was watching it last night. This is so good.
That was so good.
He's just got so many good moments, man.
That was so good. Have you seen Kimi Räikkönen best moments on F1?
It's so good, man. Honestly.
It's like where you end up like after you've watched like 10 series of suggested
just keep going.
videos. The best one's where he crashes at Monaco and goes on his yacht, man. He just starts drinking on his yacht.
That's a good one.
That's so
good.
good.
Yeah.
What a gangster.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's happening?
Not much.
Just same old?
Just same old at work, yeah.
Sick, nice and boring.
No, it's been good.
You seem like it's pretty...
It's excellent.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
Like
it's good.
Yeah, it's not for me, but I mean, it sounds like you're enjoying it.
Weekly work update.
I'm gonna get fired next week because I'm pulling in Liam to do video for me.
Yeah.
No.
If you're from that group, I'm experienced. I've done plenty of video work.
He has.
I really have. I'm not lying. I have hours. An hour.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
I've filmed before on a camera.
Nah, it'll be good. It's gonna be great.
You know what
actually?
I did?
Go on. No,
you're right.
You go.
No.
Seriously, no. Before. No, okay.
Yeah.
I did like a. You won't believe this. I took some photos for work.
Oh yeah.
We did like a little work thing. We took some photos, and the lady that I work with that does all the photos usually, she goes, wow, you've really got an eye for it, don't you? Like, you're actually so good. And I was like...
This whole thing?
I was like, tell it to my boys. They don't seem to believe me.
I still remember the time...
but apparently I'm like actual sick, so...
Yeah, good.
Get me on.
I still remember the time I went to John's old work and I got pretty drunk and I met his boss.
No.
And the whole night I was just like, listen, man, if you want some photos or videos done, you know who to call.
Safe to say he didn't get a call.
I didn't get a call back.
Then you inquire with him. He's like, yeah, that's $2,000 for an hour's worth of work, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking
Fucking so funny.
Yeah.
So it's too good. No, I'm keen for it though.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to change the subject completely here,
No, go
but
for it.
this whole thing about the missing kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about that for a second.
That's ridiculous.
I have a lot of opinions.
I don't
on
know.
this topic.
You guys talk because I don't fill me in because I don't really know much. All I know is
You know more than me.
Well,
the kid kind of disappeared.
Yeah, so basically they were camping in, I think, Western Australia somewhere.
Yeah.
That could be wrong.
Yeah.
And basically they were all camping in tents, and they woke up one morning, their little daughter was gone,
Kid's gone.
with her sleeping bag.
She's like 5 as well.
Yeah, she's like 5.
What the
so basically, she's unzipped the tent, somebody's unzipped the tent, taken the kid with the sleeping bag, or she's left with the sleeping bag, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's so much like scandal about it. Like there's like people reported hearing cars rock up
I heard
and
the
things
parents
like
did it.
So yeah.
Well, it's like it's like, have you seen that Madeleine McCann documentary on
Yeah,
Netflix?
I have actually.
That's
yeah.
fucked
They
up.
put that out there, and then they had like 10,000 like sightings in the area reported.
Yeah.
During like a 3-week, 4-week period.
Yeah,
and the cops are just like, what's going on? So I reckon that's what's going to start.
Wait,
happening
like
with this.
reportings of
seeing
like,
Madeleine
on that night that she was taken.
So
or
like in
recently.
the days after.
Yeah.
No, this is
okay.
like
that
this
would
is
have
in the
been-
documentary.
yeah.
And the
Yeah,
police are just
right.
like, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And I reckon that's starting to happen with this because
Yeah.
they were on the news this morning. They were like, if you actually like some people ring up and being like, I saw a girl at a petrol station that was looking worried. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But it was kind of the police's mistake too, because they're like, if you see anything, ring, which is fair
which
enough.
Is like, that causes a bit of hysteria.
It's just like, everyone's just like, I saw a girl that dropped her ice cream on the floor. Like, it could have been her. It's just
saw a girl crying.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you failed to mention that she's just like knocked herself on.
Yeah. My big thing is though, is how are you sleeping in a tent and you can't hear a tent unzip?
Look, that's what I spoke to my mum about, right? I spoke to my mum, and my mum was like...
They could have been drinking, though. We don't know.
No, she was like, as a mother of a, like, young children or whatever, my mum's like, you don't really sleep.
No.
You're, like, always on, like, high alert. Like, you are going to hear anything that happens. Like, but apparently there was, like, a divider in the tent or something. I
was also going to say, like, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
So, like, someone's definitely... smack me in the face and I'm just I've been like
but it is weird though, because like they were saying
I did see that at
they measured
I just like walk in, everyone's like awake and talking in the room, you're just like face down in the pillow. I'm just like, oh.
let's fuck with him. I was like, okay.
Even on the houseboat, man. we were like all up making breakfast and playing music. You
don't talk to me about
I can't do anything.
Don't talk to me about the stink I left on the
I would like
houseboat.
to bring up the horn with Josh.
No, go on.
If you got a second. So
but anyway, to finish that
Yeah,
topic, they measured the height of the girl, and like she physically couldn't have lifted the zip down on her own, supposedly.
But
So-
I mean, like at the same time, it's like, what if the zip's at the bottom of the tent?
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Dude, all the
it's
Facebook
a
Karens
double
are coming
zip.
out though and being like, I have the same 10 and I tested it with my daughter and she could have gotten it.
Well, there was a similar. There was
Thanks
a similar
for the
case,
fucking
right?
analysis.
There was a similar case with a boy not long ago. Like, this was years ago, but he went missing, and the mum like lost the plot, like basically, and it turned out that the dad had captured him and was like hiding him. I don't get the motivation.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the thing. What's the motivation if the parents are hiding something?
Well, my mum said, like, totally understand everyone's different, but mum watched that video that I sent to you the other night and was like, how, if that was my kid, I would be like breaking down, like not being able to do. Everyone's different, I know.
Yeah.
But that's what she was like. She was like, I'd be in hysterics.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know me, I've been sending home, it's been like 11 p.m. at night, and I'll be sending Liam a thing. I'll be like, here's some more evidence. What do you think?
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way, because I can't sleep when you do that. I just like lay there and go like, man, he's got a point.
No, you're like, you're about to sleep and you're just like, fuck. He's onto something.
I was literally about to put airplane mode on to go to sleep last night. I'm like, no, I'm just going to send Liam this. I literally sent it to you, didn't even wait for your response, went airplane mode.
Yeah. No, but that's crazy.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
very interested to see.
I reckon the parents did it. Same with the Madeleine McCann.
Yeah.
Same with the, do you reckon the dingo got her baby?
Have you seen that movie with Meryl Streep?
I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know all about it. I studied the case for ages.
I think we actually watched that in legal studies in year 2.
I think we did some of it. We did work on it, and like I did work other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like the parents very much probably did it.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it.
It's like same kind of deal, except a dingo came in the tent and like took the kid.
Yeah.
And like they found clothes like buried.
Was she
in
ever
dirt
found
and,
guilty?
like, all this, nah.
Okay.
No, she wasn't.
And they
found
spent
guilty.
ages being like, "Oh, the dingo took my baby." Blah blah blah.
Got made into
And
a
it's
full
like,
film, and
Yeah. Well, I know the rough, but I had no idea whether it was
same
true
kind
or,
of same kind of deal. It's just like all the logistics of like, could they have opened the tent? How did the dingo get in? Blah 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 blah. And it's just like, it gets very skeptical when like
that Madeleine McCann documentary though. That is epic. If you haven't seen that,
I haven't seen the documentary,
so
but I know enough about it to
good,
know
man.
like
Cool. Yeah.
they like
the
literally,
parents definitely
they
trafficked
get
her
forensic
off to,
people. They get forensic
to like
people in.
somewhere in Central Africa for money.
Dude, before like
She's just gone.
dude,
it's fucked. It's like there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only took one of the kids.
yeah.
And they were just
Someone
they
were downstairs.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
They were downstairs having dinner, and they left the kids in there to sleep. And then, someone apparently came in the room,
100
only
people.
took one of the kids,
yeah.
and then like left blood like on the fucking couch and on the window.
and
or
100
whatever.
people went into the room before they could like seal it off. So DNA, it's like
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
that was one thing I was thinking.
Right.
I was like,
They
what is
scrambled.
going
They
on
scrambled all the shit.
Oh.
It's like
And they got the sniffer dogs in,
It's
and
just
they were sitting
so
like
fishy.
the blood dogs. They sit like then they bark if they smell blood. Oh, that was
there's
just,
blood like under the
crazy.
couch. There's everything.
Ridiculous, man.
It's so fishy, man.
And they've made so much money off her death with books and TV and everything. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Don't even
It's
get me
fucked.
started on that shit. It just makes me angry.
It's almost supernatural. It's almost supernatural.
Where are you leading with this?
Spooky season.
It's Halloween, ladies and gentlemen.
What are some what?
I love you doing that.
You've done weirder shit.
I know I have.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So what are some other conspiracies you may have? This is a spooky episode.
Yeah.
We're dressed accordingly. I'm a gay pirate, apparently.
What? We need to discuss. What am I? You're just a crackhead.
I don't know what you are. That wig does suit him.
Just
I have to say.
Just a bad.
The problem I've got with it is just you're exactly something. I just can't put my finger
Meghan
on
Markle
it.
if she never married Harry.
I can't.
Will this entice you?
Georgia, if you're watching, turn it right now.
I'm so sorry.
Meghan Markle if she didn't steal the millions of Harry.
Oh, no. Oh,
Did you see that thing about Prince William?
nah.
Being like, we should focus on saving the planet rather than leaving it. About the moon thing. Remember how like fucking Elon went up to the moon, or Jeff Bezos went up to the moon?
I just...
It's like we should. It's like in the we should. How do you do a British accent?
I can't even.
Yeah, I'm
know.
not gonna bother.
We should focus. Oh, I can't do it. But he said some shit like that, and it's just like, what? Thanks for that observation.
Yeah. Like, good one.
It's like,
Oh.
I reckon they're just like the most. I reckon the royal family's like the most out of touch
Yeah,
So
they got
true.
no
fucking
idea.
family ever. They're like, well, we should really
She's dead
focus
soon.
on.
I'm telling you, that queen, give her 3 months.
That soon.
She's
See,
on the cane.
Do you remember last
Gone.
year? Do you remember last year when everyone was like predicting her death date? They were like,
Yeah.
May 5th.
Bro, there was a TikTok
Jeez.
May
challenge.
5th, she's gonna die, and then May 5th came, she didn't die, and everyone was like
Dude, there was a
2012 all over
waiting
again.
for it. Yeah.
There's a TikTok challenge where they're like, the queen is gonna die on blah 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 blah, and Doja Cat's song was in the background. I was just like and subscribe for more. Part 2 coming. I'm just
Yeah,
like, bro, are
dude.
you
Oh,
serious?
get out of it, man.
Right. Have you seen though? Just whilst we're quickly on the monarchy, have you seen that announcement of Prince Philip's death and the drop kicks in?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I haven't.
It's like some
You've got to
UK,
show me after.
It's like some UK like radio station that plays like bangers,
Yeah.
like house tunes.
Yeah.
And it's like Her Royal Highness.
Oh,
His Royal Highness, what's his name?
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip has passed away.
Was it on like a radio station
Yeah.
or something? Yeah,
It's
okay.
like
It's
Prince
just
Philip has passed away at 10:26 p.m. and then went da-na-na-na.
Oh, no. That man looked like he was in a pool away for a
poor
long
bloke,
time.
honestly.
Poor fella.
Oh, he was fucked.
He did some
Yeah.
dodgy shit though, man. If
That-
you ever watched The Crown,
Yeah.
that man did some
Yeah.
dodgy shit.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucked. The whole Prince Andrew.
Oh, don't talk to me about that.
Have you
Give
seen-
it up, brother. Yes, it's not looking good. It's not looking very
He's turned
good.
himself in. Now that he's seen John say that, he's bleed ill. Pull it out.
Walks in with his phone. He's like, John told me to. This is why I'm here.
There's some. I'm gonna look it up because
Like
there's
and
like
subscribe.
there's like some shit.
Oh, all right.
Apparently something to do with the royal family, like, the royal family is like not getting in the way of like the investigation anymore,
Right.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
or like they're basically like giving him up, like he has to tell the truth now,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
because
'cause
like
he's
they're
got-
not gonna back him anymore, because like
Yeah.
you know they were trying to hide that shit,
Oh, totally.
like
Yeah.
tenfold.
Yeah.
So like, they were just like, yeah, fucking you're on your own now.
Yeah.
You're
He's got a
fucked.
subpoena in the United States that he can't get out of because
Yeah,
the royal,
right.
like the royal family, supposedly, allegedly, pressured the UK police to drop like the case against him. And they were like, "Oh no, there's no problem."
Right.
But the US were like, "There's fucking no way we're dropping this," and he's still got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in New York, standing in New York. Yeah.
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 Did you just quietly on that? I saw a TikTok the other day where it's like, news reports are saying that the Queen is racist,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
everyone just like some guy
And then-
stitching it goes, "Absolutely,
I was
she
gonna say,
would be."
I was gonna say, and the fucking sky is blue.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucked up. It's just like, that's what I was gonna say. It's like Prince William like preaching, being like, we need to talk about climate change, and isn't your family racist?
Yeah.
Didn't you
Fix that first.
Didn't you kick your son out for dating a black woman? It's like, didn't you just exile him to like America? Like,
Yeah, that's a bad situation. That.
I expect all of us to be dead within the next 3 days.
Yeah. Honestly, this is. I'm gonna stay on high alert. Just quietly.
No, that's fine.
Don't drive through any
Fuck the
tunnels.
royal.
I can't drive, so
I'll say it here.
On the way home tonight, we'll steer clear of.
I'll say it first. Fuck the royal family.
Oh,
can we just clip that?
Didn't you have your own fucking daughter killed in a car incident
That is
in
very
a tunnel?
interesting, though. That whole Diana
I do
thing.
like that.
I would love to talk some conspiracies. Cause I got
right,
a
go.
bunch.
You can go first.
We'll take it a bit. Yeah, hang on. We'll talk it a bit.
Yeah.
But we'll take a short. I got to piss, so I got to take it short. Bro.
Sorry,
we'll come back. Yeah. Oh, that was a brilliant piss.
Good.
All right, conspiracies. Hit me with some.
All right.
What's your favourite one?
I've got a good one.
Yeah, go on.
There are people living on the moon
Already.
How
Did
do you
I
know
put that in the chat just quietly?
I'm stealing this from you.
How do you know that?
Okay, so
Give us the deets.
So all missing people in the world,
Yep.
they aren't missing. They go into wait for it.
Just so.
Wait, no, that's a bad follow-up.
So inconsiderate.
This is actually done. This is
Hang on, just.
Too bad if you
That
died a
is just-
horrible death. You're on
That
the
is
moon.
just so all the missing people in the world. Their families have been looking for them. They're on the moon.
But hang on, this isn't my conspiracy theory, just to say. But I'm just saying I've heard this. They
Okay.
all go to Area 51.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a secret spaceship that there's a certain point in the night that we all hit a cycle of REM sleep where we're all in a deep cycle of sleep
Yeah.
Okay.
in near Area 51.
Yeah.
And then the spaceship takes the people to the moon.
Fucking hell. Yeah, right.
Think of it like what's that movie with Jim Carrey and all the people are on the moon controlling him?
Oh,
Truman
the
Show.
Truman Show.
That's not- he's
an
not on the
epic
moon.
movie.
They are on the moon. Yes, they are in that film.
No, they're not. They're in real life.
Yeah, but they're on the moon. The base is on the moon in the film. Yeah, it is. They do an Broke,
I
am I
don't
right?
think it is.
No, I'm right. Okay, I'm wrong.
No.
The moon.
I could have sworn they
have
were
you
on the
seen
moon.
the Truman Show?
Yeah.
He's not on the moon.
They're just
No,
like
I'm not saying he's not on the moon. I'm saying the people that are in the studio, like in that studio, are on the moon.
they're just
No,
not
no,
in
no.
his world.
No,
man.
right?
No. They're on Earth.
Oh.
They're on Earth.
I'm never
in a
listening to your
studio.
opinion
You're
on a
an
movie
idiot.
ever
I sworn it
again.
was the moon.
You're an
I haven't
idiot.
seen it in like 10 years, but whatever.
It's a good movie though.
But anyway, no, another one I have.
What are some other?
Area
goods?
51.
What are some Area 51? Do you believe in
Oh,
that shit?
actually, I got to do one, actually. There are the C1. Have you heard of the C1?
What, the deep sea bases or whatever?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Deep sea bases.
Yeah.
The deep sea. You can explain this one because I've
Yeah.
only heard this one, but you go.
Oh, well, it's just basically the idea that aliens have bases that are hidden really, really deep in the ocean, and that's why we can't find them.
And that's why we have a fear of the ocean.
Yeah, and people have seen them, like, what are they called? USOs?
Yeah, correct.
Unidentified submerged objects.
Wow.
There's another
Yeah.
one, John.
Yeah.
If you go deep in Antarctica, there's an entrance to another world. That was the one I sent
That's
you.
Deep
crazy.
in Antarctica.
Yeah.
If you go way into
Nah,
Antarctica.
but you want to know the best part about that? Apparently Hitler's there and alive.
No, but the thing is, you told me this, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was it you that the US, or you sent me a video that the US actually sent people down there
Yeah. No,
to Antarctica
There's apparently
Wait,
this...
from where?
after
Yeah.
the World War, whatever it was.
Yeah.
They sent the US to Antarctica because they heard a rumor from other countries that Hitler was bunking out down there. They
Yeah.
sent people down there.
Yeah, the theory itself is absolutely whack, right? Like,
It wouldn't surprise me that the
like
US sent
part
people.
of it might be true, but what I've
Yeah,
read,
right.
right? Apparently they sent like a massive fleet of ships down there,
That's
and they
excellent.
got intercepted by like UFOs, and they had to
that was
turn
right.
around. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
No, my most
Which is
believed
obviously ridiculous.
my most believed conspiracy theory
Mm.
is that Steve Jobs is still alive
Yeah.
and living in India, and the proof is that there was a photo in 2013 of a man at a coffee shop that looks 100% like Steve Jobs.
See, the problem I've got
But
with
there's
them,
no problem with that. He fakes
There's apparently no problem.
he fakes his death with cancer. He's
Yeah.
got enough money to do it,
Okay.
and he goes off the grid.
So you reckon he's just living in a village?
What
somewhere?
proof do you have that that photo was taken after he was dead?
True.
Because he died in 2011 and it was emerged in 2013.
True.
And he didn't go to India.
Yeah, but
much.
would it? What much? So what
Some
you're saying? You're
No,
saying he's
I
been
know-
in
no,
India
I know what the
before?
proof was. No, he was always in India before he had kept the beard. Always. He only went to India when he was young. He didn't have a beard in all the photos.
Okay.
Let me Google this.
No, see,
I'm
I
pulling this
love a
up.
good
I'm
conspiracy
pulling
theory.
this up.
but-
I don't care.
I'm trying to find some good ones. All I can really
Yeah.
think about is the.
Oh, and
I was
Michael
talking about Prince
Jackson's...
Andrew, so all I can think about is the Epstein one.
No.
Have you
Oh, we're gonna
heard
talk about that in a
of
minute.
Westall
No.
in Victoria?
No.
So there's a documentary on it. I don't know who it's by, but it was a great documentary. Apparently, in 1966, at a school in Victoria, a UFO landed on the Oval.
2019, I'm sorry, the photo was captured. Here we go. of Steve Jobs.
So look at this photo.
Conspiracy theorists claim Apple
Where's the
genius
photo?
Steve Jobs is alive and hiding in Egypt. Yeah, look at that. There you go.
We'll pop a photo up.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen that.
Ridiculous.
I have seen that
and it's
photo,
2019, nearly 8 years after he died.
Yeah, but like...
You're telling me that's not Steve Jobs?
I don't think that's him, man.
It's him.
If that's Steve's job...
They should find that man then and confirm his records.
100% that's Steve Jobs.
How do you know that photo was taken in 2019, though?
Why would you want to go off the grid, though?
Well, fame, money gets to your head.
What about Tupac?
Did you see David Dobrik's...
Yeah.
Did you see David Dobrik's vlog about that?
All the stuff about his car, about the Beamer, apparently, I can't remember the details, but basically the Beamer that they seized or whatever just like had different wheels on it or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like somebody on his deathbed apparently came out and said that he was like involved in framing like Tupac's death and whatnot and whatever. Yeah. I don't know. That seems fishy.
Michael Jackson, though, that's even fishier.
What do you mean?
I haven't gone as deep into that. When I was like,
what about him?
So the only people that supposedly saw his body were the people that rang the cops until this fake Michael Jackson... This conspiracy theory is Michael Jackson was so overwhelmed by the criticism with like that he supposedly touched kids.
Right.
And was just so overwhelmed. He had so much money. He didn't have a good relationship with his kids.
Yeah.
And he thought, fuck, I'm going off the globe. Right?
Yeah.
So then what happened was he fakes his own death and whoever called the cops and the friend that was there ring the cops, right? And then they said, he's passed out on the bed. We found him on the bed. Yeah. But then when the cops and the ambos rocked up, he's on the floor, and she's like, oh no, I didn't move him or anything, and it didn't even look like Michael Jackson. And then there's a video of him getting into a van. Let me pop the video. And it looks like him. It's freaky.
Yeah, right.
Well,
look, it wouldn't surprise me. Like
famous people, man. They get
and honestly, it doesn't matter because he touches kids. So
honestly, he's...
You know what? He made a Disneyland. He slept with... I don't care.
Neverland.
Yeah, fuck
There
that.
is no way he didn't do that just quietly.
Oh,
there is absolutely no way he did not.
Yeah.
Like, that is ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
it's
fucking...
Just,
and
but the video footage of him, man, he just seems like such a strange cat, hey?
He was
He's
a strange
a bit.
cat.
He's a weird Donnie.
Like, just
he
the
made Neverland
absolute
and all that.
candidate
And it
for
was,
it. Just
Yeah, and he made that theme park for kids and shit.
Yeah, man. Like,
weird.
Just,
and he was buried there too, supposedly, which they dug up the grave and it was not there, supposedly. That's another conspiracy theory.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
That wouldn't surprise me, though.
What about Big Jeff, Mr. Epstein?
Oh,
is he still alive?
Dude.
That's a bit suspicious too.
Is he still alive, you reckon?
He is a gentleman that is like some form of cyborg or something. His laugh, man, it's not natural. He is like
I got the creeps because they did a 60 Minutes story the other night on someone related to him and they put the photo up and like I just got the creeps, man. Just from the photo of him.
Yeah.
You watch that doco?
Which
on
one?
On Netflix?
Nah, not yet. Nah.
Yeah, the one on Netflix. Oh, it was fucked up.
So bad, man.
Just damning like how fucked up he is.
I couldn't end it. Mum and Dad watched it. I got to episode 3. I'm like, I got to leave this.
No, I finished it.
I couldn't finish it.
Yeah,
we're going to Epstein Island next episode.
What's it on?
It's
Netflix.
just on.
Oh, is it about Epstein?
Yeah.
It's right.
And like, it's like the timeline from like when he started.
Yeah.
Like his whole life, basically, like from like when he started working like in New York, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like basically up to like the point where they like found him on the island.
Wait, they found Bezos on Epstein.
No. This is Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, I've seen the first couple of episodes of that. Not all of that.
Oh my
god.
And
then there's like the legends of like all these famous people like going to the island.
There's like passenger manifests on his jet and stuff.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks go there? I'm pretty sure.
I did
Tom
see
Hanks
that.
has been there fucking...
Yeah. Like
everyone's
Trump and all that kind of stuff have made comments about it.
I kind of guessed that though, because...
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it.
But yeah.
I don't know. It's the same with the Michael Jackson thing to me. It's like... It gets to the point where there's so many people saying almost the exact same thing. It's like you just can't ignore it. It's like how are you going to just sit there?
That's kind of like why Prince Andrew's kind of been like
chilling,
on your own. Like you've been left on your own. You have to answer the questions now because like there's that photo of him with the fucking kid.
Yeah.
Have you seen that 60 Minutes?
And they interviewed that lady,
right?
Who's like now 40s or whatever.
Yeah.
And they interviewed her and was like, he was there, like.
Yeah.
Have you seen the interview of
him?
He's
like, oh, they brought it. Like, it's so dark. It's like.
Yeah.
He full on says, I've never seen her before, and then they go, well, this is a photo of you. And he goes, I have no recollection of that. And the photo's right in front of him.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you serious?
Yeah, but it's like it's then like, well, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
It's man. It's
like, what are you?
He's in the royal family and he paid to touch kids.
No, but it's like you can't deny it though.
Yeah.
It's just like. How are you going to sit there and deny it?
Yeah.
Like, you can't hide from it. Like, what are you hiding? Like, you've done it.
An honest person would do everything they can just to be like, I didn't do this.
Yeah.
Like that
I mean, there's photo evidence of him with a woman who, like, and she, like, recounted the story.
Yeah.
And was just like, they, like, paid me, and then he walked in the room and just like
crazy.
It's so
that's
dark.
Ridiculous, man.
So dark.
Yeah.
It's fucked
There's
up.
some real fucked up people.
There's a conspiracy theory about Trump losing the recent election as well.
Really?
Go on.
That there's rigged ballot boxes and all this shit. I spent like 3 hours 2 weeks ago just in the YouTube wormhole. Yeah. Just going recommended. And all these Trump nuts have got this huge conspiracy that, remember on election day how it all started red? Yeah. And then like everyone was like, Trump's going to win again. Yeah. And then like in a second it all turned blue because of the mail-in ballots. Okay. But their conspiracy theory is that Trump was winning and they somehow fixed the entire vote against him.
Nice.
Somehow.
Nice.
Has he caught wind of that?
Yeah, he's called Winman. Tweeted about it. He's making his own social media company that's coming out in 2 weeks called Truth something.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
He's going to run again for sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he will, and it won't do very.
There's no doubt in my mind that he. Yeah.
But
what's another one? John would have heaps of conspiracy theories.
Me,
surely. Yeah.
I've been trying to look for some because I can't really think of any off the top of my head.
That whole US political thing got to the point where it's like obviously we're not in America, but it got to the point where it was like, I followed it a little bit, and then it's like you've got to pick between Donald Trump or Joe Biden, and it's just like, that's a fuck system.
Casey Neistat
just forget about it.
It's the worst of like the two.
Well, that's the thing. It's just like, who's going to be better than the other person?
So bad.
Yeah. And then, who's going to be less worse?
I found it hilarious, the whole thing. That 2016 election, man, was just great, interesting reality TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
honestly.
Good.
Yeah. It just moves a nation like that when it's got such a big backing behind it, and it like moves a nation that's actually invested. It's like,
Why haven't we spoken about this yet, though?
What?
Alec Baldwin shooting that chick.
Those memes have been horrible, just quietly.
Dude,
they have been terrible.
That's a bit of a conspiracy.
That scene out of The Hangover 2 where the bald guy's like in the club and he's like, I didn't think it was on. And they go, and the caption was Alec Baldwin on set. So bad.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory too, that the assistant director wanted to set him up because he didn't give him enough roles, enough jobs with him in Hollywood. And
really?
He came out yesterday though and said that he didn't check all the barrels on the gun that I read this morning. The assistant director.
See, I read that there was complaints about safety on the set 2 days prior.
Yeah.
So that's red flag straight away.
But there's a conspiracy theory too. Why was he? I don't know about this though. But someone said, why was he even pointing the gun in the camera's direction though?
Maybe it's for the movie.
It could be for the movie.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't think about that.
It could be for the movie.
Like a scene.
But wouldn't the camera be like the other way?
Yeah.
In case
they could be doing like a direct shot though. If Liam's like there and he's pointing the gun over my shoulder,
but like
be here.
If they know that he's going to be pointing a gun and shooting in a certain direction, wouldn't you face the camera away from?
Yeah.
Because that's like.
Surely you just basic step out of the way if you're not in the film.
Yeah.
Like if you're not in the film, it's just like, well,
she was behind the camera though. Risk? She was the cinematographer. That's what gets me about this.
Though. Like she's not in front of the like she's not an actor.
Yeah.
So it's like she doesn't have to be in front of she doesn't have to be there.
Just casually, if that was my wife, I would be suing Alec Baldwin for every penny he had, honestly, under the sun. He tweeted yesterday and was like, I'm supporting the family. Fuck support, bro.
Yeah,
Are you serious? You've taken my wife away from me. I'm going to clean you out for everything you've got.
I don't know where I stand. I more stand on the fact that...
If it really was an accident from him, I'd be cleaning out the person that was responsible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. I'm not certain that he was...
Yeah, true.
Like, if he genuinely was led to believe, then it's like, well, what it is.
Yeah. Dude, and then the viral tweet that's going viral that he put out 4 years ago about that cop killer and was like, I wonder how this guy feels about accidentally killing someone. And it got like 700 likes. Now it's like on 1 million likes.
That's
just
ridiculous,
like,
man. Yeah.
So, and all the Trump fans are going after him because that he did the Donald Trump impression. So they've got a reason to hate him. Yeah. It's just like, it's so fucked in every way.
That's ridiculous.
What about like a conspiracy? Sorry, I'm going to change.
No,
it
right,
if
go.
you're done with talking about it.
Yeah.
What about like some real ones? Like the have you heard of like the Panama Papers?
No, I haven't heard about that.
You know what's one that's linked to New Mexico is Skinwalker Ranch.
No,
have you heard of Skinwalker Ranch?
Go.
It's a real cool one. It's like obviously in New Mexico.
Yeah.
But there's a ranch that this like real big billionaire, his name's Robert Bigelow.
John?
And
I feel like
I've
heard of that.
He basically as a kid was obsessed with space travel. And he was like, right, I'm going to do whatever it takes to fund myself to get into space travel. And he owns like a chain of motel hotels in America. He's a billionaire. He ended up founding like Bigelow Space Engineering or space whatever. Yeah. And he's privately contracted to the military and all that kind of thing. Anyway, he buys this Skinwalker Ranch off this ranger that's like living there, man.
Yeah.
And like there's just cooked stories there. So like apparently like a couple of the stories, right? There's this great big like cattle there. Like they breed like prize winning cattle.
Yeah.
And apparently they just like disappear. Yeah. He's like, oh, what a shame it would be if my cattle were to disappear. And they just completely disappear, right, while he goes to the shop. They're like going nuts because this cattle is like their entire life investment, right? He comes back and these like, however heavy they are, like probably like hundreds of kilos, if not maybe 1,000 kilo, like massive balls. They've been put into this like almost like, I can't explain it. Like it's like a skip almost.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that these things could have gotten in there. And apparently they're in this like mad trance kind of thing. Yeah. And apparently they see UFOs there. It's like named Skinwalker because Skinwalker's the name of like it's like a wayward medicine man in ancient Indian, which is like, you know, like the Cherokee Indians and whatever. And like apparently it's fucked. So Robert Bigelow had it. He formed NIDS. There was a like team of scientists living there for 7 years.
Holy
that
crap.
just completely like studied that for their like full time. And apparently there's poltergeist activity. They'd see like what they'd say was like wormholes. They'd see like they used to see like wolves and stuff that they'd shoot with like magnums, and it like these wolves like wouldn't flinch.
That's crazy.
Like they're seeing all these creatures and stuff, and they wouldn't let anyone there. Apparently somebody news just bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a new buyer. Robert Bigelow's now out of it and needs the whatever he called it. There's a new buyer in there that's like trying to research it.
So
there's a really cool documentary on it on Amazon Prime if you're interested.
What's it called?
It's crazy. It's called.
You have to take a note now.
I have to take a note now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll forget it otherwise. Are you serious, Liam?
I'll
Google it later.
It's Skinwalker Ranch somehow. But like there's UFO sightings and stuff. There's this one guy that lives near and he like looked up at this UFO and got like burnt on his face and died of like a skin related burn cancer.
God.
And it just like it's just so many different things. It's ridiculous. But
that's fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things that you kind of like there's been skeptics that go in there and just like completely debunk it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of smart people in the documentary, Kieran. There's a guy with a full like scientific PhD in there, and he just seems like the most switched on fella you'll ever meet ever. There's actually two of them, and they just genuinely are like that. It's almost like for example, there'll be a camera overlooking the ranch, and they'll be like, oh, like sick. There's something that's happened. We've got it on film. It's like camera's off.
Oh.
And it's like they'll go and turn the camera back on and they'll like defend the camera with stuff, and then the same thing will happen but the camera's just not there now.
Yeah.
It's like surely we got that. Yeah, like it's just it's like something there's fucking with them.
So do you believe in ghosts though?
Yes.
Because
I do.
You believe in ghosts?
Well, like not ghosts by the like actual term,
like spirits?
but I believe there's something fucking weird.
So-
I don't know what. I don't know whether it's
some sort of spirit.
well, like define spirit, like you know. Interdimensional stuff, whether it's an actual ghost, whether it's time traveling people, there's something going on.
Well, Adelaide
I've
Jail.
had too many like.
You know Adelaide Jail, old Adelaide Jail.
Yeah.
And you can do plays there. And my dad's friend, probably like 4 years ago, did a play. And like they go in, they set up, they do the tech week for the shows. Yeah. And the guy that runs it all said, oh, watch out for the ghosts. And the guy's like, there's no such thing as ghosts. Yeah. They're doing the tech run, like the dress rehearsal, where it's just like the people that are in the show, the director and like the producer sit up the back, plot the lights, do all that. Yeah. So they've been in there all day, the lights are working perfectly. And they go to run the show and the board's off. It's like, no, can't figure out anything. What's going on here? Switch it off, switch it back on, nothing. Yeah. And he rings the guy and he's like, the board's not working. He's like, yeah, I told you, watch out for the ghosts. They shut off all the electronics sometimes. He's like, no, you're fucking with me. He's like, nah. You'll hear things and like maybe see things throughout the night. And this guy was a big non-believer. So he's like, this guy's still taking the piss. Yeah. So they somehow get the power back on. Rehearsing. All the cast, there's like 100 people that can like vouch for this on stage, right? Then they hear this, they're in this like the top moment of the song where everyone's belting the song. Then they hear this big bang out the back. And this door, I kid you not, that has not moved there for 10 years is wide open.
Shit.
And he rings the dude, he's like, yeah, it's a ghost. And then it's like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
See, but that's the thing though. Like, if I said to you, like, yeah, I believe in ghosts, it's like, oh, yeah, like,
but
whatever.
Spirits.
But there's just something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know how to define it, but like, I'm a real big scaredy cat. Like,
same.
my dad is like really big on like, watching those paranormal shows. It's just like I've grown up basically to figure, and I've got family that are like deeply nestled in the Catholic Church, like priests and father. Well, my uncle's a father. He head of recruitment.
Okay.
But basically, I've been like brought up to basically like, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. If you do believe it, you do believe it. But just don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Because if it's true, it'll be that. Like, if by some miracle this shit is real, you just don't want it fucking.
There's
with you.
one thing that I will never fuck with. I'm deadly serious about that, and that's those Ouija boards.
Yeah, dude.
You will not
way.
fucking
I'm not
get
touching
me.
one of them.
You will not get me
That's
anywhere
the
fucking near them.
That is the absolute utmost thing of what my uncle told
There's
me. Just,
fucking no way.
Oh no, I'm not fucking with
You
the
could not give
spirits.
me millions to fucking do that, honestly.
Yeah.
I could do it for $1 million.
There's fucking no way, man.
I'd do it for $1 million.
Nah.
You see those YouTube videos of them?
If I-
and you
if
just
I
look
die,
at them
I
and you
die
think,
by
if one of these is real, fuck me dead. Most of them aren't, but like, just
I'd
make
fuck with a Ouija board for $1 million.
fuck no.
No
That
way,
you would
man.
not get me in a 10-kilometer
Are
radius
you
of the place.
here? Ooh.
No, but you don't have a Ouija board, so it's all good.
Yeah, we're chill for now.
What if I just-
don't you fucking bring one?
Dude, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, John walks on with a Ouija board.
alright.
I will catch an Uber faster
No, man,
than
So
I'm
you.
you,
not playing with
so you
that.
believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Is
like
it-
extra, like
Dude, there's
extraterrestrial
that much shit
beings?
out there that there has to be something.
See,
Are we-
I
I
go
don't know,
a
hang
bit
on.
more fucked up.
Are we
than that,
are we alone in
No.
this world?
I reckon there are aliens on
no,
the planet.
we're not.
No.
Absolutely not.
I reckon there are
That's a
aliens
better
already
way to
here.
phrase
Correct
it. Yeah,
Correct answer.
absolutely not.
No, I reckon there are aliens already here on the planet
Yeah.
that look like us.
Yeah.
And they're imitating us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
one of them runs
100%.
Facebook.
So, I thought you were going to say I'm
One of them's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, one of them runs Facebook, one of them runs Amazon.
No, dude, seriously, with all the like FBI shit, they've like I was watching this thing the other day, and there's this fighter jet footage that comes along, and like they just can't this other aircraft, and they just can't identify. Like if there's just every way that they're here, 100%.
I watched a real weird conspiracy theory on that about a guy that was a contractor for the military.
Yeah, I think
and
I've seen this
apparently
one.
in New Mexico they've got things that they call DUMBs, deep underground military bases.
Oh, no.
And apparently he went down there to do something, and he got attacked by like all these aliens and shit. And apparently they take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, shot him with lasers. They literally like melted his arm off. He's literally like missing fingers and all of that. And he went out and spoke about it. Died. Heart attack on the and he released a statement saying, if I go like anytime soon, like
It's the
it's
government.
suspicious, man.
That's what I was going to talk about, like the Panama Papers.
Yeah.
That's a bit more of a serious one, like a one that's actual legitimate.
Wasn't
not
Leonardo
just
DiCaprio
crazy.
on that and shit?
So, have you heard about them?
I've heard
And
of
I've
them.
never heard
some
of
ones
them.
recently came out as well called the Pandora Papers.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And basically, so the Panama Papers were released 2016-ish.
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
when I heard
And
about
it's
it.
basically like 2.5 terabytes of files,
Okay.
like Word documents, basically linking pretty much every big name celeb in like tax fraud schemes.
Right.
And like, and
Well, I
like,
believe that.
I would, yeah.
and it's like basically just full evidence of like government officials, royal family, celebrities, big bankers, all this, everyone fucking worth more than, a certain amount.
Yeah.
All in like shell corporations and tax dodging and like all this illegal shit, like embezzlement, all this shit.
Yeah.
That's basically like, it's documents from like the Bank of like Panama,
Yeah,
basically,
it's
where like everyone has an account. And the lady, they did like years of research on it, and the lady that uncovered the papers basically like died,
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
like really close on to like releasing them.
That happens too often, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
and then something just happened recently where it's called the Pandora Papers, basically the same stuff, where it's like pretty much 2.5 terabytes of like, think about how many files that is. That's like, it's something like 12 million word pages of like documents linking famous people to
fucked.
That's ridiculous.
like stealing money.
Yeah.
If I had one...
And like the guy that's going to do it is just going to die.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's fucked.
On that note, if I had one wish for shit like that, it would be to know everything that government knows.
Yeah.
Because fuck me, I reckon you'd be absolutely blindsided with
Well,
the shit that
that
they know.
happened to...
You don't understand like how much stuff goes
It'd be
on.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Dude, I was reading it was a Reddit forum the other week, and this guy said I spent an entire like 8 months of my life just digging into like the government and like finding out like, and researching. He said I had to be off the internet for a year after it because some of the stuff I found.
Well,
I was just like,
what happened to that? He was on Joe Rogan's podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan if you're watching this.
We are the next Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Eric Snowden. He leaked a bunch of military...
that's right.
Oh, sorry, like government files.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
By the time he'd fled America to Russia. They'd stripped him of absolutely everything, and he'd be prosecuted back in the US. So he's stuck in Russia. He's stuck in Russia. He's been there for years.
He's That's, have you not seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
He's like sitting in the embassy in Russia. No, that's
Assange.
That's Assange.
Dude, I did a lot of research.
But Edward Snowden as well. Yeah.
Assange,
I can't remember what he leaked or did.
Yeah.
But what it
Edward
was,
Snowden leaked the
There's a movie on it.
The American. They're basically saying like
He put it
Americans
in a
watching
Rubik's
the
Cube.
whole time.
He put it in a Rubik's Cube.
They're hacked into like every camera, every microphone, every like phone in the world. Like they're just.
You know how he got that out of there though?
And he like basically exposed that.
He downloaded it, put it in a Rubik's Cube, threw it over the metal detector, and said, "Oh, can you fix this? Like, see if you can get through to the security guard." Gave it back and walked out. That's how he did it. It's in the movie. Epic movie.
Eric Snowden?
It's called Snowden, the movie.
That's fantastic.
That's how
I didn't know that.
how he got it out.
That's fantastic.
He threw it to the guy at the thing because he was friends with him and said, "Oh, see if you can fix that by the time I come through
sick.
it." Took it and bolted.
You know what I really
And
wonder
that guy got
about?
prosecuted and like fined big time. The guy that
Really?
was trying to fix it and he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I find super interesting about all that though is people that would come out and say stuff.
Yeah.
I reckon there'd be so many disinformation people.
Oh, totally.
Like people that actually come out and say, "Look, I saw this and whatever," and
Yeah.
they genuinely believe what they saw.
Yeah.
And then there's people that come out and do it and make it outlandish, so you and I just go,
Totally.
Well, obviously this
Yeah.
is a
Yeah,
load of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Have you
But I'd
seen-
love to know how many people have done that.
Have you seen Assange, the movie with Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
That's one I got to watch still.
No.
That's
Yeah.
fucking epic.
A lot of movies on conspiracy. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look up this Panama Papers shit because like,
It's crazy. I remember
Yeah.
when it came
It's
out.
literally
in
just like-
2016.
Yeah.
It was mental. It was so crazy.
That's crazy.
It was so good.
That's such a good conspiracy about all the banks though with the Rothschilds. Owning
yeah.
everything. Apparently they've like
the
just
Murdochs.
rewritten the history books just to like make themselves
Yeah.
who they are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
And they
fucked up.
own like all the major banks in the world and
Yeah.
whatever. It's just like
Yeah.
Can't believe
how
that.
and like owning all the publications
Yeah.
and owning like all the.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
they,
it's
they,
just
they
like-
pick like what comes out of the
Yeah.
news and shit like that. It's
you
like,
just got to start again at that point.
Yeah.
Like if you want to
it's
really boil it down,
it's
like,
too far deep.
They have won.
Next
We
episode.
need a new place
It's too
to start.
It's
Like,
too far
they-
deep now where it's like you can't really
You
get
can't
rid of
get back,
anything because
yeah.
like
Have you heard about that just quickly? That YouTubers, we'll talk about it next episode, but the YouTuber Friendly Geordie and his producer
Yeah.
got arrested by like undercover cops at his house for no reason. And then that was one of the reasons why the deputy premier stepped down of New South Wales recently.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. We'll talk about it next episode.
Nah, see, I really,
He went out, Friendly Geordie did like a 10-minute video, filmed the whole thing, and just,
Yeah.
yeah,
killed
that's
it.
fucked up.
So
I really
good.
don't get into Aussie politics for some reason.
I love
mate.
it.
I just find
I
it
love
so
it.
ridiculous.
I love it.
Yeah.
Pauline Hanson was
Except
hilarious.
Gladys, you sexy bitch.
I hope you want to be a guest
Gladys-
on the podcast.
Gladys is gonna have a hot
Come
girl.
on.
Gladys is having a hot girl summer now.
Oh man, do you see her with her like $3,000 Louis bag walking down the mall of Sydney? I was like, bro,
She's just gone
on.
shopping. She's gone fuck it.
So this is my problem anymore.
Oh no,
Like,
and she's walking like there was like this photo, like not a paparazzi thing of her, and like someone was like Gladys not acknowledging that she's like seeing like the most problematic politician fucking ever, like just not acknowledge. She's walking down with a Louis bag
Yeah,
like down her
just like-
street.
so good.
All is
Oh,
good.
it's fuck.
Epic.
Oh, that
Right.
was great.
That was
Should
a
we
good
call
one.
it a day?
Yeah, that was some. Oh, I'm spooked. Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm spooky.
Well, in conclusion, there's some really stupid conspiracy theories,
Yeah.
but there are some that you just
Excellent.
can't
That's
deny.
that Antarctica one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
We'll have to divert. We'll have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
We'll have to.
Yeah.
Next episode, Julian Assange. That's what I want to talk
yeah.
about. Yeah.
Thank
Easy
you everyone
done.
for listening.
Adios.
Peace, love.
So hi to your mum for me.
Oh my
We're not making
God.
that a thing.
Cut that.
Ciao. 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 Ciao.